Hi y'all, welcome to Northern Aurora Treasures. I'm Stacy. I just want to do a quick interlude to the video that you're going to watch. It's my fish cleaning video from the first night that we went to the shoreline, and we had great success. It was so much fun. Within the first 20 minutes we caught quite a few. We only kept 3, and that was going to be breakfast, but it ended up being our supper with the kids. So we got to share it with the kids, and they were ecstatic because the kids just love the fish. So I just wanted to give you guys a advisory notice that we are uh, filleting fish in this video, and so it's kind of yucky. It's not everyone's thing, and I get that. But I want to show you my technique on how I do it. I do apologize for the camera angle. I will work on trying to figure out these angles. It's all new to me. It's like, we'll get it worked out. But I think you'll get the gist of what's going on there. So yeah. Viewer discretion advised, and I hope you enjoy the video. Ciao for now. Hey y'all, welcome back to Northern Aurora Treasures. So we caught some fish right off the hop. Within half hour we had 3 catches, and I guess we were down there for about 2 to 3 hours. After that we got like 3 walleye, couple little perch, and a couple of jack in that couple of hours just from the shore. So I am going to now fillet the fish. So this is one of the ones that we kept, because we do keep them for food. This is how we feed ourselves in the summer. It's freshwater fish is always the best. This knife here I had since I first started filleting fish, which was, my dad bought these back when I was like age 8, and I still have it. I love it because of the way the blade can go along the skin. And then I also have my other knife here. So I'll start with this one. Maybe I'll start with this one. See how sharp it is still? Oh yeah, it's still good. So then you can see how I fillet fish. I don't know if this is the greatest angle, but we'll try. And just go behind the gills. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. And then I just follow the bones along the back. So along the back here, I'll follow bones on either side. Maybe I'll do one at this angle and one at another angle. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See how much I want to play around with it. I just follow those bones all the way down. Then I do the other side. Oops. This is my first fillet of the year, so my first fillet always gets a little butchered. Just finding that finesse again. And then what I do is I go through the back and poke my knife through the back like that, angle it down at about a 45-degree angle, and just go along the bones on the back to the tail. Now, I don't cut the tail right off. I leave it attached because it's easier to take it off the skin afterwards that way. And then I'll just keep following the bones. Now some people, they'll just cut through the Y bones and then cut them out after. I like to follow the bones and cut around them. And I always check it again afterwards, just to make sure I did get all the bones, because we don't want, with little ones that eat the fish, we don't want any bones in there. And really, no one wants bones in their fish, do they? So you can hear me going along the bones there. And then I just cut it off that way, flip it over, and do the same on this side. Poke it through the back. All the way to the tip. I'm just using the very tip of my knife. I'm just going along the bones. Sometimes I'll use my thumb and release them, because that way you don't lose no meat. And then I flip it over. And this is where I like this knife. This knife, it has a blade that's lower than the handle. Where this one has a nubby, which is good because it stops your thumb from slipping. But the blade is below the handle, so you can't use this to get the meat off the bone, off the skin. You will definitely lose meat. But this one here, and it has that thing here, and it has it here. But I love that it goes further from the handle, so you can get right down to the bone, or right down to the skin. So I just push it over in half, and I angle my knife down and pull the skin up, and I just wiggle it. Wiggle it just a little bit, make it move. And then, now I did, because it's my first year, I screwed up, and look at all the meat I left on there. Yeah, that's what I left on there. But first fillet of the year, it never looks pretty. And then I just feel for the bones, just make sure I got all the bones out. And it feels like I did, except for right here, so I will just snip that little bit off. Yeah. And then you have one pickerel fillet. Break the tailbone. So glad I found my old knife. And there you go. Nice big fillet. good eating sizes. And then again, I will just check for bones, which I realize there's a couple there. And there's a few little ones in there. So you just cut out that middle slip here. So you take that little bit out. And there you go. Now you have a boneless piece of fish. Now there are some that will take the cheeks of the, and to do the cheeks, which this guy really isn't big enough, but I'll show you anyways. All I do is I pierce it, and I'll cut all the way around. And then you just get your thumb in there. And actually that's not a bad sized cheek. And some people really love the cheeks. So since how I'm doing that, I might as well do the other one and not waste that meat. Well, that didn't come out as nice as I wanted it to, but it's a cheek. So we're just gonna throw that in the garbage. And yes, I clean the fish in my camper because I don't want to be eaten alive by bugs. Because otherwise I get infections from bugs. Okay. So this is a nice little pickerel. And I find that bone there, and then I find where that first dip is behind their head. And I cut right there. And then I follow it down behind the gills and that first fin. And just bring it all the way down. Try not to cut too deep because sometimes you can cut the heart and then you just got a bloody mess. Which is whatever, it will still clean. Yeah, I see I cut the heart. But that's okay. It's to be expected. And then just follow those bones. Feel it with the tip and your fingers. A sharp knife helps a lot. And do the other side. to the tail. Just follow those, tilt it so you follow those bones all the way down. And then take it off the body. And just follow those bones. This short or long little flip it over and do the same to the other side. Flip it over. Break the tail so you can get your knife. Just pull the skin across. Feel for bones. Take that little piece out so you know darn well that you have all the bones out. And there's another fillet. And this will be breakfast tomorrow, so I won't be cooking it tonight. I'll be cooking it tomorrow. So this is not a straight to the pan video. This is just a catch and clean. I think I needed to get a bigger piece of cardboard. I'm kind of going over the cardboard a little bit. That's okay. Things can be cleaned and washed. I think my knife needs to be just a little bit sharper. There you go. And there's another. So we'll keep them in salt water. Add a little salt to the water so they stay fresh. Not that, like, these are freshwater fish, but we always put a little salt in the water just to keep it fresh while it's in the fridge. These guys were hungry. There's nothing in their tummies. Some people sharpen a spoon to take out the cheeks. These are pretty small cheeks. Normally I wouldn't even bother, but since how we're here, I figured I'd try and show you how I do it. I know my son really likes the cheeks, so. And there's one cheek. Okay. So that's two. Now the other one is a smaller one. These are perfect pan sizes. I wouldn't even bother with the cheeks on this one. But just so you can see that it doesn't matter what size. And I would clean my perch the same way, where most people would descale their perch. But the perches we caught today, as you're going to see in the video, the one that I caught, and my husband, we didn't record his. He had already thrown it back. He didn't want to show his baby catch. And he totally ate it. So that little perch was a hungry bugger. Yeah, That just totally poked me. So that's a smaller one. These are more like a quick fry one. Sometimes the smaller ones have the better meat too. So they're better for the kids. Okay. We just happen to be catching so quickly, and that's a great spot, and it's just behind the camper. So let's make sure I got all the bones off. And there you go. So that's all done. And then we fold that up and put it in the garbage. And then we'll run that garbage out. So guys, these are our catches. So this will be breakfast tomorrow morning because we already had something planned for tonight. So if the kids come out, they can have some fish too. So yeah. Some nice fillets. And we'll cook them whole like that normally. Sometimes we'll cut them in half. It just depends. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you enjoyed our little adventure of fishing at the shore. We caught some fish, saw some birds, and had a decent enough time, and we got a meal out of it. So, Northern Aurora Treasures out. Ciao for now. I gotta go get cleaned up. I'm grody right now. Okay. Ciao. Love you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that all bell notification so you always get an update. Love you all. Northern Aurora Treasures out. Ciao for now. Welcome back all. So I hope you enjoyed the video that you watched, and yes, it was advisory notice. It's something I've been doing since I was a kid, so I'm so used to it. Anytime my family catches anything, I'm usually the one that does the cleaning of the fish, so I'm totally used to it. And yeah, it was delicious the next day. And sorry I didn't get to show you the cook part of it, but maybe that can be our next video or something. So until our next video, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for always supporting. You guys are just amazing people, and don't ever let anyone else tell you different. So if you like my content, or you like joining in on the lives, and you're like, how can I help? How can I support? I am trying to get to my 1K. I just hit my 500, so I'm super ecstatic for that. I'm just trying to get my watch hours, so if you go and hit that playlist and watch the playlist, that will help with my watch hours, and it'll be greatly appreciated. Also, another way you can help and support is I've got a Ko-Fi account now, and Ko-Fi has been amazing. They don't charge you anything. You can opt in for a 5% to give back. Unlike YouTube, as much as I love YouTube, and I will probably monetize through YouTube as well, but YouTube does take 30% of anything given. So yeah, check out my Ko-Fi page. Even just hitting a subscribe to it is support enough. And I totally appreciate anyone and all that follow and share me out. So, appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Go check out my Ko-Fi page. I will be getting that store up soon, hopefully. work in progress. Doesn't happen overnight, unfortunately. And we'll see you in the next video and on the next live. Northern Aurora Treasures out. Ciao for now. Love you all. Bye.